Yeah, you can go ahead and welcome back as we're about to start game number 2 between the ICC Indians and the Rend Lake Warriors. Jeremy Kennedy, Brad Boggs with you. Indians with a 13-run bottom of the 6th inning to walk off the Warriors back in game number 1 to win it 15-5. Indians now 6-5 on the year. Rend Lake falls to 2-14. Good weather here. Getting a little cooler as we get deeper into this one. This is the Davis Ford pregame show. Looking for your next new or used vehicle? Stop by 904 West Main Street right here in Fulton and experience the Davis Ford difference. Brad and I are coming to you from the ICC Alumni Association broadcast booth. Visit iccms.edu/alumni to find out how you can help support Itawamba Community College by joining the Alumni Association. Brad, obviously we've got a really good game coming from first game, 5-2. Indians were kind of struggling, and all of a sudden just a bomb there in the bottom of the 6th inning to take this game.
Yeah, looking forward to it. And I know that's the positive thing that I hope the Indians take with them into this second game, which I feel like they can, is continue to ride that storm that they have created with their bats and hitting with getting timely hits. Will Armstead, we really didn't mention him in the postgame, and you probably should have, and I thought back about that. He threw a pretty good game, and nothing against that. He had a little trouble with the strike zone there toward the end, went to that breaking pitch. That breaking pitch was excellent last game. So pitching, continue that, and no free passes, no bases on balls, and I think that would be good for the Indians at that point.
Well, we're going to give you a look, obviously, at the starting lineups here in just a second as we're about set for game number 2. First pitch is a swing and a miss in there. And the first pitch brought to you by First American National Bank. It's a proud supporter of the local communities in ICC with locations serving you from Iuka to Tupelo. Just follow the flag to the First American National Bank location near you. This will be Kyle Heatherton who will lead things off for Rend Lake as he swings and misses. On the mound today for the Indians, Reese Ruth, the sophomore, number 13, making his 5th appearance, his first start. He does have a save on the year. 0-2. Breaking pitch misses outside for ball 1. Ruth on the year, beg your pardon. 5 innings pitched, 2 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, 7 walks, 4 strikeouts. He has a 7.20 ERA. Give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Indians in just a second. Breaking pitch just misses on that outside corner. Lineup for Rend Lake brought to you by Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works. Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works is a proud sponsor of ICC Athletics and a proud supporter of Itawamba Community College. ICC and Coke, now that's a winning combination. As Heatherton spoils that 2-2 offering, and he'll receive his 6th pitch of the at-bat in just a moment. The lineup for Rend Lake, Heatherton leading off, playing right field. Batting second is Bryce Anderson, the second baseman. Batting third is shortstop Seth Williams. The 2-2 pitch, there's a swing and a miss and a strikeout for Ruth. And all strikeouts brought to you by Renaissance Bank. Visit rewardsextra.com to learn more about Renaissance Bank's Rewards Extra checking account that offers things like roadside assistance, cell phone insurance, over 400,000 discounts, along with Renaissance great rates, and so much more. A good start for Ruth here in game number 2. This will bring up the aforementioned second baseman Bryce Anderson. Did not play in game number 1, and he looks at a breaking ball over for a called strike. Anderson hitting .280 on the year, no homers, no runs batted in. Seth Williams, the shortstop, hitting third. Hunter Thomas, the catcher, will bat cleanup. Batting fifth, the left fielder Julius Cyrus, as Ruth with a deliberate motion to the plate misses high for ball 1. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 23, Tate Van Hooser. Batting seventh, the DH, Carson Nicodemo. Batting eighth, the center fielder, Nick Wimber. 1-1 pitch is a high fly ball to center field. Meeks is under it, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. Wind still blowing out there in center, but not quite like what we saw in the first game. And Meeks able to make an easy catch on a lazy fly ball. This will bring up Nick Williams, a shortstop. Batting ninth for the Warriors is Nick Compton, the third baseman. He did not see action in game number 1. So Ruth trying to make easy work of the Warriors, and a swing and a miss on a nasty breaking ball there to Seth Williams, who walked and also homered in game number 1. Defensively for the Indians, Riley Davis in left, Terrace Meeks in center, Easton Hood in right. Hood did not get into game number 1, as this one is chopped foul right side, and quickly Ruth ahead in the count, 0-2. Around the horn defensively on the infield at third base, Will Verdung. At shortstop, it's Matthew Martinulich. Second base is Eli Hancock. First base is Blaine Ware. Behind the plate is Taylor Tarver and Ruth on the mound. This one grounded right side. Ware's over, bobbles it, corrals it, flips to first. Too high, though, and Ruth couldn't quite corral it. And so that will keep the inning alive. It'll be an error on the Indians, and that's really where, Brad, the Indians were at their worst, quite frankly, just not clean defensively in game number 1.
Yeah, you got to get to a point. I keep mentioning this. I bring it up. I brought it up in game 1. I'm still going to bring it up in game 2 because we're getting to that time. You're getting close to division play. It's time to start cleaning up those things. You don't want those errors. You want those timely hits. You don't want those base on balls, those free passes. All of that has got to get cleaned up. You want your pitching rotation. You want it set like you're going to set it, hopefully. So, Indians got to work through some of this stuff before they get to that major part of division play. And so, again, hopefully they'll clean some more of that up this game. Use this opportunity to get a sweep today at home, which we hadn't had over the last 2 games that we were here. So, as people remember, good breaking pitch there by Ruth in there, so you got a 1-1 count. So Hunter Thomas at the plate, but you're right, Jeremy, using this time to fine-tune some things.
1 ball and 1 strike as the Indians try to work around the 2-out error. Breaking ball, that one chopped foul third base side. 1-2 now to the big power hitting catcher. Thomas walked in the first game, 0 for 2, reached on an error. In fact, that was way back in the top of the first. It scored the first run of the game and then grounded out to third his last time to the plate. Would have been up in the 7th inning had the game gone that far, but the Indians pounded out what may end up being, I'll have to ask Adam Gore, the SID, about this, a school record 13 runs in the 6th inning. I don't know that I've seen the Indians put up more than that ever, but certainly be something fun to research. Maybe ask Coach Collier about that after this, too. Good job laying off some tough pitches for Thomas. 3 balls and 2 strikes. We'll see if Williams is off with the pitch. The Indians are going to hold him on at first. You can see there. Ruth to the plate, and home plate umpire not even going to flinch at all. Say Thomas didn't offer, so a walk will keep the inning alive. And now the Warriors with first and second, 2 down for Julius Cyrus, the left fielder.
Yeah, going back, of course, good start by Reese, good start there, but, it's kind of the same old thing, and that was what happened with Armstead in the first game. You get the first 2 outs, and now you got action on the base path, and that's not what we want. A big swing right there and a miss on an outside fastball with Cyrus, but you've got to get the big outs. You got to get out of the inning. Again, Reese Ruth's pitching count now is going up.
Sears with a couple of hits in game 1, a double and a single. Got the start in left, going to get the start in left again. Swing and a miss, another fastball on the outside corner. So no balls and 2 strikes as Ruth trying to get out of this inning without giving up anything. Got a strikeout and a lazy fly out, but then an error and a walk, and now Red Lake with a chance to grab an early lead as they did in game number 1. The 0-2, this one chopped and right back to Ruth. He'll glove it, flip underhand to first base in time for out number 3. Well done by Ruth and the Indians to work around an error and a 2-out walk. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 2 left on base. To the bottom of the first we go. No score in game number 2. We're back after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of severe vision loss in adults over the age of 50. Symptoms are gradual loss to see objects clearly. Objects appear distorted in shape. Darker empty areas appear in the center of your vision. In a comprehensive eye exam, your optometrist will perform a variety of tests to determine if you have macular degeneration. For questions or concerns, call Cagle Eye Center in Fulton at 862-EYES, providing professional comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. Cagle Eye Center.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Bottom of the first we go. No score between the Warriors and the Indians. John Herron and all the fine folks at the Bank of Okolona is proud to help you bring tonight's action your way here on the ICC Sports Network. Located at 227 West Main Street, visit bankofokolona.com for more information. Time now to bring you a look at the starting lineups for the ICC Indians, and the lineups brought to you by Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works. Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works is proud sponsor to ICC Athletics and a proud sponsor of Itawamba Community College. ICC and Coke, now that's a winning combination. The order for the Indians in game number 2, leading off playing center field, Terrace Meeks. Batting second, the third baseman, Will Verdung. Batting third, the left fielder, Riley Davis. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Blaine Ware. Behind that, batting fifth, Bryce Capobianco, the designated hitter. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Matthew Martinulich. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Eli Hancock. Batting eighth, the catcher, Taylor Tarver. Batting ninth, the right fielder, Easton Hood. They will face, as this is a hammered pitch deep into center field, and that one is going to be off the wall for Meeks. He is going to head into second base. Now he's going to try for 3. He's going to have a stand-up triple, his first of the year, and the Indians with a great start offensively in the first.
Yeah, Meeks was sitting on that pitch, obviously. You know, that's the second, going back to the first game, that's the second ball. Meeks going to the deepest part of the field, and he hammered that, as you said. And had that been in left field, I'm sure he would have been trotting around the bases. But triple for Meeks to start the game. Hitting is still contagious at this point right now, Jeremy, as we say, and hopefully it will continue, and we've got an opportunity to take the early lead.
Yeah, Will Verdung will step to the dish. The pitcher is Arlen Butts, who was the third baseman to start game 1. Butts is a sophomore making his 4th appearance. His third start, he's 0-2 on the year. He's pitched 13 innings, giving up 23 hits, 17 runs, all earned. 5 walks, 15 strikeouts. He has an 11.77 ERA. He does, however, average 10 strikeouts per 9 innings. So a little bit like Gargano that we saw, where high strikeout numbers but gives up a lot, as that one turned on down the third baseline, but just a bit foul there for Verdung, who before that triple had the only triple for the Indians all year, but now Meeks has tied his teammate in that category. Indians trying to get off to a good start. In at the corners defensively for the Warriors, back in the middle of the infield. And this will get the job done. A high fly ball into left center field. Wimber backing up, makes the catch in front of the wall. That will easily get Meeks home from third. It's a sacrifice fly for Verdung, and ICC grabs a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, like you say, did his job. Verdung got under it just a little bit, but still it was the deepest part of the field, deep enough fly ball, which with Meeks' speed it didn't have to be too deep, but deep enough fly ball, easy tag up and score, so Indians lead 1-0.
Riley Davis will step in, playing left field here in game number 2. And an RBI ground out in the first game. 16 runs batted in on the year. Leads the Indians in that category. So he takes a breaking ball high for ball 2. Look at Red Lake defensively. Pretty much the same lineup, a couple of different changes. There's a swing and a miss. Boy, Davis almost out of his shoes on that one. Nick Compton in right field for Rend Lake. Sears in left, Wimber in center. At third base, I beg your pardon, Nick Compton at third base. Kyle Heatherton still in right field. And there's a strike at the knees. Davis thought it was ball 4. So that will run the count full, and Davis will have to step in again. Shortstop is Seth Williams. Second baseman Bryce Anderson. First baseman is Van Hooser. And behind the plate is Hunter Thomas. Grounded up the middle. Williams gloves, throws across in time. Boy, Williams has made some fantastic plays at shortstop here this afternoon. Made a nice play there to retire Davis 6-3. And that will bring up Blaine Ware with 2 outs and nobody on for the Indians.
Yeah, that's, again, a tough play going as a shortstop, going to your left toward the hole there, and still trying to make the play over to first. And good job, as you indicated, by Williams with his high and tight right there on Blaine Ware, ball 1. You know, and I kind of shifting gears. Of course, it doesn't take me much, Jeremy, to shift gears because my mind works that way. But Rend Lake, you know, they kind of got some control problems at times. Not all of them we're kind of seeing throughout the game. There's a strike swinging outside the strike zone by Blaine Ware.
Yeah, thankfully there's a huge net and some brick, you know, in front of us. Otherwise, we would have been in some real trouble on that pitch previously to Blaine Ware. The 1-1, good job to lay off that one, try to get him to chase the same breaking ball. 2 balls and a strike. And if you look at their numbers, a lot of strikeouts, but also, boy, they give up a lot of runs, give us some home runs as well. There's a swing and a miss as Ware chased an off-speed pitch downstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes as Butts trying to limit the damage here. Already 1 run in. There's a high fly ball. This be actually more of a pop-up as Anderson will back up, catch it in shallow center field, and that will retire the side. The Indians, though, get a run across after a Meeks triple. RBI sac fly gives the Indians a 1-0 advantage. We're back after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
3-1, it's 1-0 Indians as Reese Ruth will come out for his second inning of work. Got the first 2 guys out, ran into a little bit of a jam there, but got out of it. And so now the Warriors will have Van Hooser lead things off. Big right-handed hitting first baseman. He'll be followed by Carson Nicodemo and Nick Wimber, 6, 7, and 8. And Ruth with a leadoff strike. A little different than Armistead that we saw in game number 1. Ruth a little more deliberate. Armistead works a little quicker. Another breaking pitch and really a confused swing by Van Hooser, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Breaking ball, and that one too far inside and hit him.
Yeah, it didn't break.
Not at all. So Van Hooser will trot down to first base. Second free pass issued by Ruth. First by the HBP. And now that will bring up Carson Nicodemo, who is the DH in this one, as he was in game number 1. Drew 3 walks in his 3 plate appearances last time. So the Indians need to make him at least swing the bat here in this second game.
Yeah, I was trying to look, too, throughout that. I didn't fall asleep, but Tarver, no, he's catching this game. Of course, we're used to having 2 catchers, obviously, and we know that Connor Gardner is injured and sitting out. Riley Davis getting the call out there to left field, but I believe this is the first game I have Taylor Tarver catching. I know he's been a pitcher for us, and he's been in the game pitching for us before, but I don't have him down for catching yet, but he may have, because I know Connor's been out, a couple of games. Anyway, I was trying to look that up.
Yeah, Gardner has been one of those guys with some injuries this year. Riley Davis has missed some time also, as that ball is ripped right side for a base hit into right field. Van Hooser thought about it, but will hold up at second base. First hit of the game off of Reese Ruth, and now Rend Lake with a couple on and no out here in the second.
Yeah, that was
Nicodemo.
That was his first. He had 3. I think he had 3 walks the first game.
Yeah, he had 3 walks. I mentioned the Indians needed to get him to swing the bat.
Oh, yeah. That was when I was asleep and I was looking for that stat. My apologies.
No, you're fine. I mentioned that, obviously, and the Indians did make him swing the bat, and he made ICC pay. This one ripped left side. Nice play at shortstop. A chance to turn to, didn't quite get there, and this is going to play to run for Rend Lake as Van Hooser comes all the way around. And so you can't assume a double play, so no error on the play, but that was a really tough turn by Eli Hancock. A good job there to make sure the ball stayed in the infield by Martin Olich, but unfortunately just couldn't get that turn, and so it ends up being a run across for the Warriors, and we're tied at 1. High breaking pitch misses inside. This is Nick Compton to the plate.
Didn't see him the first game either, did we? No.
That's one in the dirt. That's going to get away from Tarver, and Wimber will head down to second base. So the Warriors with a runner in scoring position. So Ruth working himself into a bit of a jam here. Had 2 on, nobody out. And then inability to turn 2 led to a run. Now another runner in scoring position. As he gets towards the bottom of this lineup will turn over as Heatherton on deck, the leadoff hitter for the Warriors. And they're going to call a balk on Ruth. In fact, the Rend Lake dugout was on that immediately. So that will move Wimber from second to third.
Well, if you Reese Ruth here, you got to take get a step back, take a breather, get things back under control. Runner at third now, 90 feet away, 1 out. You got a 2-0 count here. So good breaking pitch there to get surprised he was swinging at that. But anyway, good breaking pitch there, and so that gets the first strike.
2-1. Yeah, we've seen kind of these ICC pitchers try to pitch backwards at times in fastball counts to keep Rend Lake off balance. It worked there for Ruth, and fastball in on the hands and tied him up, swing and a miss, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, so far, good job gaining your composure after the balk, moving the runner 90 feet away there. So came in with a fastball. Let's see if he can finish it out right here.
2-2, breaking pitch in there for a called strike. A little delay from our home plate umpire, but that one goes the way of the Indians. Another Renaissance Bank strikeout. Visit rewardsextra.com to learn more about Renaissance Bank's Rewards Extra checking account that offers things like roadside assistance, cell phone insurance, over 400,000 discounts, along with Renaissance, great rates, and so much more. Second strikeout for Reese Ruth, and a chance to limit the damage as they're now 2 away, but he's got to deal with the top of the order for the second time, and Kyle Heatherton, who was a strikeout victim, to lead things off back in the first.
Yeah, I think that umpire was just kind of waiting on the crowd, and if they agreed with it, he was going to ring him up.
Yeah, well, then score one for the Indians faithful, because obviously that was the difference, and if that's the case, I wasn't quite sure he was going to give Ruth the call. but thought about it for a second and rung him up, and Ruth certainly glad he did. Swing and a miss, 2 balls and a strike, and now a pitch away from getting out of this, only giving up the 1 run. Hetherington came in today hitting .220. That one sails outside for ball 3. Hetherington homered back in game number 1. One of those towering shots to deep center. The wind helped get out of here. There's a strike on the inside corner. Came with a fastball, so that will run it full at 3-2.
Yeah, I don't think he was expecting that one. I think they caught him off guard there. I don't know what pitch he was expecting at that point, but definitely that one on the inside part of the plate caught him off.
Full count pitch inside. That one just misses, and Hetherington will draw the full count walk. Inning stays alive, and I was just getting ready to say that, this 2-3-4 for Rend Lake can be pretty dangerous. Well, at least, obviously Anderson is getting a start here in the 2-hole in game number 2, but Williams and Thomas, the 3 and 4 hitters, really dangerous. So you have to work around that, and obviously wanting both of those guys to come up with nobody on base is preferable. And this one grounded right back left side, and Martin Olich unable to corral it, and everybody's safe, and Wimber will score from third, and Rend Lake takes a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, another error on the Indians, and allowed a runner to score, and so you've got a 2-1 lead now. So Martin Olich just couldn't come up with the throw, make the throw on time. Tough ground ball over there, but again was able to field it, but wasn't able to get the throw off. So sometimes getting the ball out of your hands or out of the glove and making that throw is difficult. And so again, a little error there, but 2-1.
Second error for the Indians in as many innings, and that will bring up Seth Williams, I beg your pardon, the shortstop. Reached on an error back in the first inning. Had a home run back in the first game. His 4th of the year, which is tied for the team lead. As they try to pick off the runner, and almost did so. Good job by Martin Olich to get over there. But Hetherington able to get back just in time before the tag was applied. Outside, called strike.
I was with you on that one.
Well, the Indians will take that, but obviously that was an expansive strike zone. It's been an interesting strike zone early here in game number 2. And if that's the case, well, these pitchers are going to have a great afternoon. Swing and a miss. Got it right past Williams on a foul tip. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 runs already in for the Warriors as they have a 2-1 lead. Looking for a key 2-out hit to extend. Breaking ball, that one misses. 2 balls and 2 strikes. I think Seth Williams is going, hey, wasn't that about the same location you called the 1-1 pitch?
I think he was. I would have been probably trying to argue that myself. Of course, that's one. We can argue balls and strikes all day out there and never do win. So,
no, the umpire's the one that matters in that. And there's a ball ripped right side down for a base hit. Hood's going to glove it. He's going to come up throwing. They're going to wave the runner, and he's going to slide in safely. It's a 2-out RBI single for Seth Williams, and it's 3-1 Rend Lake.
Yeah, Hood came up throwing that and just up the line a little bit. Of course, it was going to be a tough play anyway. He had some speed there. So not able to get the out, drove in the run, RBI single there. And so got a 1st and 3rd situation here. I remember in the first game I indicated you had a 2-out 1st and 3rd situation. How aggressive was Rend Lake going to be? Well, they were aggressive, obviously, and they ran a 1st and 3rd situation. And here they go again. They're running a 1st and 3rd situation.
Well, Indians again able to sniff that out and get the runner over there at third. So the Indians limit some damage further, but 3 runs already in for Rend Lake, and they'll take a 3-1 lead as we move to the bottom of the second. We're back after this on the ICC Sports Network.
One hot and ready classic. We actually changed it with...
What? You've changed, Little Caesars. You've changed! They've changed, Balloon Bro. You've changed, Karate Man. How can you dance during a time like this? You've changed. Ah! Tell me why.
It tastes even better because we added 33% more pepperoni.
Give me one of those.
Walk in and walk out with the new Hot and Ready Classic with 33% more pepperoni.
Pizza.
Bottom of the second here in game number 2, 3-1. Rend Lake on top after a 3-run inning in the top half of the inning. Kegel Eye Center has been providing professional and comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and surrounding areas. They're located at 402 Access Road in Fulton. Give them a call at 662-862-EYES. That's 662-862-EYES. So the Indians will lead things off with Bryce Capobianco. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 here in inning number 2. Capobianco, Matthew Martinolich, and Eli Hancock. Of course, Capobianco with a fantastic game number 1. Pops this one up left side. Williams will track that down in foul territory and make the catch for out number 1. Capobianco was 4 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Already hitting .667 before that first game. He fouls out there, so a good start for Butts here in inning number 2. And now that will bring up Matthew Martinolich. Martinolich will take a first pitch called strike. Back in game number 1, couple of singles for Martinolich. Scored a run, part of that 13-run 6th inning. One ball and 1 strike. There's a nice pitch right over the heart of the plate in there. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Well, they also have trouble sometimes with the exchange from the catcher back to the pitcher, because that's 3rd or 4th time I've seen them throw it over the pitcher's head, and the catcher tries to throw it back to the pitcher. But, hey, we all have our difficulties, so some things happen.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, you're 2 and 14 sometimes. Those little things seem like, a really big thing. And Rend Lake looking to bounce back from a really tough loss in game 1. And this one is ripped right side. That's down for a base hit into right center field. And Martinolich continues his hot hitting from game number 1. First hit of the afternoon for him, and that will bring up Eli Hancock, the second baseman.
Yeah, pitch on the inside part of the plate, and Martinolich did a great job of just kind of inside out in that pitch and taking it over the second baseman's head, so toward the right fielder and out in right center and single.
So Eli Hancock will dig in. Had an RBI double back in game number 1 in the, you guessed it, 13-run 6th inning.
I think everybody had an RBI in that inning but me and you.
Yeah, and we were close. We just, we didn't get a chance to get up there yet, but everybody got a chance for sure. Indians sent 15 to the plate. This one grounded right side, smothered by Van Hooser. What a nice play by him. Saved an extra base hit for sure. And that will be out number 2 as Martinolich does get to second base.
Yeah, that was an excellent play on the job over there by Van Hooser. Excellent, because Hancock turned on that pitch and hit it very well and very sharp down that side, and he, like you say, smothered it, picked it up, and got the out.
This will be Taylor Tarver, the catcher, the freshman. This will be his 4th at bat of the year. He's 2 for 3, so a .667 batting average. Has 3 RBIs. The Indians needing a key 2-out hit to keep the inning alive and potentially get their second run across. There's a swing and a miss, but it's a little more fastball heavy here early than what we saw from Butler in game 1, who tried to keep the Indians off balance with a lot of off-speed pitches. There's a fastball right down the middle. That one blooped right side. Van Hooser with a diving catch. His second great play defensively of the inning, and he gets the Warriors out of danger.
What a play right there.
Van Hooser doing it with the glove for the Warriors. Saddled into second inning. We'll move to the third. 3-1 Rend Lake. We're back after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Want to make a good living? Come learn a skill at Max Home. Upholstery trainees start at $15.50 an hour. Our upholsterers average $23 an hour and can make above $28 an hour on production. We're also offering a $500 sign-on bonus to experienced upholsterers. Max Home is hiring for all positions and is willing to train quality people. Max Home makes all their custom-built products in the USA. Join the best, train with the best, be the best. Max Home, Bolton, Mississippi, and Max Home, Sulligent, Alabama.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Top of the third, Rend Lake leads it 3-1. Sam Ferris and the rest of the crew at Sam's Town Market proudly serve some of the best meat and produce around, along with a wide variety of specialty items. Stop by and visit Sam's Town Market, located right in the heart of Mantachie. Reese Ruth out for his 3rd inning of work, looking for a 0. A 3 spot by the Warriors in the last inning is the difference in this one. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 for Rend Lake, as it'll be Hunter Thomas that will lead things off. Big power hitting catcher, followed by Julius Cyrus, that's 5th, and Tate Van Hooser, who has suddenly become a Gold Glover over there at first base.
Yeah, we don't need to hit anything toward that side, I can tell you that, because he's going to pull it in.
Yeah, he made a nice play to rob a base hit and then made a nice sliding catch in foul territory to end the inning. Keep the Indians where they are at 1, as this one is fouled down the right field line and out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike. Thomas walked his first time against Ruth. Didn't really do much damage in game number 1 as he rips that one foul down the left field line. Came in hitting .422. He's now tied for the team leading home runs with 4 with his teammate Seth Williams, but still has the RBI lead with 13. Behind in the count here, 1 ball, 2 strikes. He slaps this one down the right field side. Easton Hood, boy, didn't get a great jump on it, but able to get back and make the catch for out number 1 as Thomas is retired.
Yeah, great adjustment right there, and was able to turn around and catch that because well hit ball. And so Easton Hood able to turn around there and make a good catch on the catch to get the out. First out of the inning, got the leadoff batter out, which is good.
Now you got Julius Cyrus, the left fielder, and yeah, you're right. I mean, obviously, it just looked like he made a step in, and I thought perhaps that was going to burn him, but he was able to make a nice adjustment and get back in time to secure the out. As Cyrus swings through that one. 0 for 1 with a ground out back to Ruth, his first time to the plate. Left fielder who had 2 hits in game number 1, a single and a double. Swings and misses through that pitch on the inside corner, and now behind 0-2.
Yeah, down in the count early, and I think he knew he shouldn't have swung at that pitch. He kind of tapped himself in his chest there and said, that's my fault. So now he's got to protect the plate.
Wind beginning to pick up just a bit in the outfield. Swing and a miss, and another Renaissance Bank strikeout by Reese Ruth, his third of the afternoon. Visit rewardsextra.com to learn more about Renaissance Bank's Rewards Extra checking account that offers things like roadside assistance, cell phone insurance, over 400,000 discounts, along with Renaissance great rates, and so much more. So Sears goes down swinging, 2 away here in the third. See if Ruth can get a 1-2-3 inning. We've had not one of those here in this afternoon's contest. We'll see if we can get one here. It'll have to be Tate Van Hooser to record the third out of this inning. First baseman hit by a pitch his first time this afternoon in game 2, and swings at a pitch high and tight on the inside corner. And I think that may have gotten him a little bit. And Tarver.
Tarver?
I don't know if it hit Tarver or if it got Van Hooser, but everybody kind of giving each other some time to kind of get right. But it is a 1-ball, 1-strike count, as it was clear Van Hooser certainly went around. Pitch on the inside corner, 2-1. A lot of pitches on the inside corner. Ruth trying to work that. He's been flirting with another HBP. And Hooser walked first time in game 1 as that pitch downstairs. So now 3 balls and a strike.
Yeah, back to what we've been talking about. You got 2 outs. Put this person away or put the ball in play. And that's what they did.
Ground ball left side. It'll be gloved there by Verdong, and he'll make a strong throw to first base in time. Nice play at the hot corner position for the Indians, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Rend Lake there. We'll move to the bottom of the third. 3-1 Warriors on the ICC Sports Network.
At the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, we have been working continually through the crisis to meet the needs of our community. Our walk-in clinic is a service that we provide to our patients that want to avoid the wait and exposure of the emergency room. At the walk-in clinic, you can do just that. Walk in with no prior appointment or phone call. We provide specialized treatment for physical injuries like broken bones, sprained wrists and ankles, joint and tendon pain, and sports-related injuries. You can get in, out, and on the road to recovery quicker. The walk-in clinic is equipped on-site with x-ray imaging, casting technicians, durable medical equipment, and injection specialists. Our team is supported by the orthopedic surgeons of the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. Our staff is specially trained in orthopedic-related injuries. We ensure that you will receive the best care for your orthopedic needs. Remember, at the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our story is you.
Bottom of the third, 3-1 is your score. Rend Lake on top. The ICC Wesley Foundation meets Tuesday nights right across the street from the Davis Event Center. Follow them on Instagram at ICC Wesley. Gonna have 9, 1, and 2 up for the Indians here in the third. Easton Hood, the right fielder, will lead things off. Hood on the year, 133 average, no homers, 1 run batted in, 15 at bats on the season. Trying to get something started for ICC here in the third. Swings through that fastball. Nope, nothing in 2 as Arlen Butts more fastball dominant here in game number 2 and certainly looks much better as the game moves along. There's a good pitch. Breaking ball got him swing and a miss, and Hood goes down for the first out of the inning. So that will bring up Terrace Meeks, and Meeks with the big hit for the Indians so far, the triple to lead things off in the bottom of the first, later scored on a sacrifice fly by Verdung. And that first pitch misses outside, 1 ball, no strikes.
Looks like, if you're not watching, got Mississippi State 10-8 over Tulane right now in the 7th, and Ole Miss and UCF 0-0, top of the 6th, number 2 Ole Miss. So just little scores I was checking on here.
Yeah, a lot of action. We talked about the camp ball on campus, softball, and you got a lot of basketball going on, and some baseball getting into the swing of things. Weather's finally getting to that point where you can enjoy being outside too, to enjoy a lot of baseball at all levels. And certainly got a good crowd here at Roy Crescent Field, and those will only continue to grow throughout the year. There's a big-time swing by Terrace Meeks. Came up empty, but he didn't get himself cheated on that swing. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Butts will deliver. And a swing and a miss. Another slider on the outside corner and gets an Indian to swing over the top of. So back-to-back strikeouts for Butts. 2 down as Verdung will step to the plate for the Indians.
Now batting is number 16, Will Verdung.
Yeah, 2 Ks right there. So good job by Butts there to come in, once they've got the lead here, go 3-1 and come in here in the bottom of the 3rd and get the first two batters out with a K, and now you got strike 1 on Verdung.
Yeah, Verdung, one of the best hitters in the state, sacrifice fly earlier in this one, and rips this from left side off of the glove, and a throw to first base is not in time, and then you compound that with a wide throw, so Verdung is now going to get to second base. Boy, not really sure why you would throw that there if you're Nick Compton.
You don't.
And Verdung's going to get himself in a scoring position, so it'll be a hit, I believe, and an error. So that will give Verdung a single. It was really great play by Compton to keep that from going into the left field corner, but no reason to make that long throw over.
No, you're right, and that's what the coach, I'm sure, is going to talk to him about. Of course, they may come out of this unscathed, no run scored, which is probably possible here. Chopper to second, Riley Davis, gets the third out. But you're right. You're going to teach that third baseman and say, hey, don't make that throw again. What would have happened if Davis gotten a hit right there? Runner would have scored. Dumb mistake. So you're right.
You're right. Rend Lake, though, gets out of it as Davis is retired 4-3. So after 3-1 Rend Lake. We're back after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, roll Trav!
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
Fourth inning, 3-1 your score, Rend Lake on top. Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works is proud to sponsor ICC Athletics and is a proud sponsor of Itawamba Community College. ICC and Coke, now that's a winning combination. For Rend Lake, it'll be 7, 8, and 9. Carson Nicodemo, Nick Wimber, and Nick Compton. Reese Ruth still out there for the Indians. 3 spot is all he's given up, but that's the difference in the game right now. And there's a high fly ball. This Park will hold this as, boy, nice catch down there on the right field line for out number 1.
Yeah, 1 pitch, get an out. I mean, that's what you want. You know, you're here in the top of the 4th inning for Reese. see any action in the bullpen. Not that there needs to be. I do see some. Excuse me. They may just starting to get warm just in case. But that's what you want if you're Reese Ruth.
Easton Hood able to move over and make that catch just in fair territory as that one is fouled down the right field line into the parking lot. So if you're parked down there, say a prayer or two. Fortunately, I'm not. I've learned my lesson years ago. I'm basically at the Davis Event Center. So
you and me both.
You foul one off and hit mine, then, buddy, you know what? That's that's not my fault.
I'm with you on that. If somebody they deserve to get my windshield if they get mad.
That's exactly right. If they hit a 550-foot foul ball, then good for you. Nick Wimber, the center fielder, to the plate, and he fouls this one off again down the right side. So behind 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Reese ahead in the count here. So 1-2, which is good. See if we can get him to chase something right here. Ooh, good break.
Breaking ball just missed, I guess, on the outside corner.
He's making up for that when he called a strike.
I guess so, because that looked really, really good. And Wimber with some new life. 2-2. That one in the dirt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Wimber reached on a fielder's choice his first time, later scored. Runs the count full now after catches perhaps a break on the 1-2 pitch. Ruth trying for his second straight 1-2-3 inning, and Wimber does a good job to stay alive.
Full count. So, again, got to battle on both sides. If you're Reese, you got to continue to battle, and if you're Wimber, you got to battle at the plate. And Reese gave it up. Got a free pass now, so Wimber drew the walk. And got a runner at first now with 1 out, and that'll bring up Compton.
Third walk issued by Ruth, 4th free pass as he also hit Tate Van Hooser earlier in the game. Across campus, number 2 ICC completes the sweep of Gordon State with a 3-1 Game 2 win. Coach Andy Kirk's club continues to play some good softball across the way as they get a couple of wins on the afternoon.
Compton squaring, trying to lay the bunt down, move the runner up, was unable to. So you've got the trying to place that bunt down the first base side because Ware is obviously holding the runner. So I don't know if they'll continue to try to do that or not. We'll see.
My guess also, maybe that's trying more of a bunt for a hit kind of thing with 1 out here in the inning. Compton just trying to be the guy that move runners up. As you mentioned it, 0 for 1 with a strikeout his first time up.
Yeah, 1's across the board up there, so it's a 1-1 count, 1 out, runner at first. So see what Compton does here.
Breaking ball, beautifully done in there on the inside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes. I don't think Compton was looking for that at all. A good job to drop that one in by Reese Ruth. Just missed on the outside corner. Delayed steal, throw down, and that one is well high into center field. And now the throw to third base is in time. Ooh. Boy, if we had review.
Ooh. I don't know about that, Jimmy. I don't know about that.
Yeah, if we had review, that would be overturned. Certainly glad the Indians got the call, but I think it's pretty easy that Wimber able to slide in safely there. Good throw by Terrace Meeks out there in center. But obviously, there's no chance that he was really going to get Wimber, but umpire made the call, so the Indians get a huge break there. That wipes the base paths clean, 2 outs in the inning. And then this one is lined into left field. That one's going to be over the head of Robertson.
And that's where it hurts him.
Yeah, Compton's going to be in there with a stand-up double. And, boy, that call changes everything because That would have been the 4th run of the game for Rend Lake. Now Ruth has a chance to get out of this without giving up anything, as Compton ends up picking up his first double of the season. Came in hitting .063 before that one. A good swing there. And now we'll see the top of the order for the 3rd time in this one, as Kyle Hetherington will step in. 0 for 1 with a strikeout, but did walk his last plate appearance and has a home run today. Hit one in game number 1, so he's got a little power, but obviously a base hit here and could extend the lead out to 3. Pitch on the inside corner.
Good job by Tarver there.
Yeah, I was going to say good block by Tarver. So 2 balls and no strikes. And this is where I mentioned, obviously Anderson batting in the 2 spot, maybe not as dangerous, but Williams and Thomas, if it gets that far, Rend Lake's got a chance to do some real damage. Breaking ball, that one chopped foul right side, and boy, Hetherington knows he missed one there. That was hung up over the heart of the plate.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You can't do that right there. Now, he's had a good breaking pitch today, but that one was left up in the zone, and he got away with that one.
The 2-1 pitch coming. Fastball, got it right by, and foul tipped into the glove of Tarver. 2 balls and 2 strikes, and Ruth trying to get out of this. Brad said earlier there is some activity down in that ICC bullpen. To the plate, and this one hammered
Good
down
Lord.
the right field line.
That might get to
well
our vehicles.
Foul, yeah. That if it does, then we'll know who the culprit is for sure.
He smoked that one.
It turned on that one for sure. If you're Ruth, maybe you don't want to come middle in on this pitch here. Looks like they are going to go on the outside corner. As I mentioned, Hetherington did hit a home run in game number 1, so he's got some power. 2nd home run of the year. 2-2. This one grounded right side. Ware able to glove it. He'll race to step on the bag and does so in time for out number 3. Controversial call goes the way of the Indians and keeps Rend Lake off the board. We move to the bottom of the 4th. 3-1 Warriors. We're back after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Why didn't you answer your phone?
You're not gonna believe what just... You bought a Coca-Cola with 0 sugar?
Yeah, why?
Come on, it has 0 sugar.
Yep, and it's delicious.
I don't believe it.
Just try something new. You'll love it.
This does taste great.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Bottom of the 4th we go. 3-1 your score. Rend Lake on top. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 coming up for the Indians. The Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi is the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Stop by 499 Gloucester Creek Village or give them a call at 662-205-5282 to learn more. First pitch of the inning is chopped to left side. Compton will glove it. Throw across the infield high, but Van Hooser able to snag it and step on the bag in time to retire Ware. So 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 5th. So Capobianco 0 for 1 on the afternoon. Popped out to Anderson, or I beg your pardon, popped out to Williams at shortstop in foul territory. Good play by Williams. He came from his position, ran all the way into foul territory to make the catch. Capobianco, though, awesome game number 1. 4 for 4, 2 RBIs.
Yeah, quickly down 0-2 again. I think that's where he found himself the last at bat. So let's see if he can put something together.
And Off the end of the bat, into the net to stay alive at the plate. Count remains 0-2. Capobianco, the DH. And this one played right field in game 1. This one popped up left side. It's going to get out of play, I think, and will right off the top of that ICC dugout. And so Capobianco will live to see another pitch.
Yeah, still 0-2 here. So no balls, 2 strikes. Capobianco, you got a battle here, but don't swing at anything that's outside the strike zone.
The 0-2 pitch, and he heard you there as he laid off that breaking ball in the outside corner, 1-2. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good eye, good patience there by Capobianco. I mean, it was a good time for them to see if they could waste a couple and get him to chase something. Patience, and he did not, so you got a 2-2 count.
And this one ripped down the right field line, but foul. Just a little bit early. But a good battle here, you mentioned it. Got down 0-2, has made Butts work a little bit more, and there's a breaking pitch and misses outside. So from 0-2 to 3-2, and a chance for the Indians to get a 1-out base runner.
Yeah, putting together a quality at bat right here where you've upped the pitch count of Butts.
And he's going to get the walk
awesome.
As Capobianco works the count.
Great at bat right there. Like I say, quality at bat by Capobianco, and then even to pull the walk out of it. Pitch count goes up for Butts. Helps out the Indians. We got a runner on base now, 1 out, and Martin Knowledge up.
First walk of the day issued by Butts. Martin Knowledge up to the plate now. And he takes the first pitch he sees low for ball 1. Martin Knowledge singled his first time up. One of only 2 hits the Indians have off of Arlen Butts. And that one now outside, 2-0, and you wonder maybe Butts get a little frustrated because he lost Capobianco, and he hasn't been able to kind of get over that and lock back in. But those are 2 pitches that were not close to the strike zone.
That was a good job by Thomas to even get out there and catch that ball.
In the dirt again, 3 balls and no strikes, and Thomas is going to go out there and have a conversation with Butts. And I think really good job by Thomas to recognize that, because obviously you get the 1 pitch, 1 out, ground out from where you get ahead 0-2 to Capobianco. You think maybe Butts is going to get into a groove and settle in, and then all of a sudden a good at bat by Capobianco. He draws the walk, and now he's behind 3-0 to Martin Knowledge, and only 1 down here for the Indians. They get a couple on here. You start to put some pressure on Butts as we get a little deeper into this one. Just a 7-inning game. The Indians certainly struck for a lot in the last game, 13 in the bottom of the 6th inning. You know that's in the back of the mind of some of these players for the Warriors. 3-1 count to Martin Knowledge. This one is lined foul. Will it stay in? Yes, it will. And the catch was made down there in right field.
Good
what a nice play down there in right field by
wow.
Boy, that was really impressive. Kyle Hetherington, the right fielder, leadoff hitter, able to run down there. I thought that was for sure headed to the bullpen, but it stayed in the ballpark long enough, and a great running catch, and that's a big out recorded for Butts and the Warriors. Now Eli Hancock, the second baseman, will step in. He takes the first pitch for a called strike.
Trying that snap throw down there again, trying to catch him sleeping.
Boy, almost for the second time. Hancock takes that pitch outside for ball 1. Eli had a base hit taken away from him over there at first base by Van Hooser. His first time up, rolls over there again, and a foul ball.
To Tell you what, Thomas is there's no I mean, he has no fear about himself to make a snap throw. You know, you get some catchers who'll be hesitant to make a snap throw to first or third or whatever, or second even, and so far, I mean, he's got confidence in his arm, and he's been good. He's been dead on with it.
In the dirt, and a good block by Thomas. Yeah, to your point, you can tell he's a good catcher. Obviously, we talk about his bat with his .422 average and his 4 home runs, but he showed you some defensive ability too. He's got a good arm, and to your point, one time he's already gotten a runner on a snap throw and almost got Capobianco a moment ago. And there's a strike 3 called on the outside corner. And, boy, Hancock didn't like that at all. But Butts is fired up, and another 0 put on the board by the Warrior pitching staff. Through 4, it's 3-1 Rend Lake. We're back after this on the ICC Sports Network.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere. At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel the high-tech touch.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow is what we anticipate, what we work for, what we want to improve. At Itawamba Community College, we offer the courses, pathways, and the training that can help turn your vision of tomorrow into a reality. So why wait? Your tomorrow can start today at Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
We're in the top of the 5th at Roy Crescent Field in game number 2. Jeremy Kennedy, Brad Boggs with you. Rend Lake leads at 3-1. Sam Ferris and the rest of the crew at Sam's Town Market proudly serve some of the best meat and produce around, along with a wide variety of specialty items. Stop by and visit Sam's Town Market, located right in the heart of Mantachie. It'll be 2, 3, and 4 due up for Rend Lake here in the 5th. Reese Ruth out there has started this one, throwing every pitch through 4 innings. Right now, he's pitched solidly, Brad, but obviously that 3 spot in the 2nd inning, the difference in the game.
Yeah, I had a couple of errors. I can't remember exactly how many, but had some errors that kind of helped that out a little bit. Reese has thrown a decent game out of this, but again, had some errors that have assisted him or assisted Rend Lake, in getting some runs on there, and starts off with ball 1. So good to see him get through. Oh, got one ripped out there in the gap.
This one hammered. Can Meeks get there?
Wow.
Yes, he can. Terrace Meeks runs it down in the left center field gap. We've seen some great defensive plays this afternoon, and that one of them taking away a leadoff double for Anderson and Rend Lake.
Yeah, I mean, you said it. We've seen both sides has had some great defensive plays. Rend Lake has had some, and Itawamba has had some, and that was one to add to it there. So great diving catch out there in center by Terrace Meeks, and that saves a double.
Now you got Seth Williams, a shortstop, the number 3 hitter in the lineup. And I mentioned earlier, you want to make sure that he and Thomas come up with nobody on base. And if not for Terrace Meeks, that would have been a leadoff double, and boy, Rend Lake would have really had an opportunity to add to their lead. As this one is fouled back, and Williams quickly behind, no balls and 2 strikes. And you also, too, you're looking for something to get the Indians going. You know, kind of saw this in game number 1. You know, offensively struggled, got some guys on base, couldn't get that big hit until, of course, the 6th inning. And in the same boat here, trying to get going. And this one is a high fly ball into right field. Easton Hood, though, under it, and will make the catch for out number 2. And so 2 balls hit to the outfield, nothing to show for it for Rend Lake, and now you do have Thomas at the plate with 2 outs and nobody on base.
Yeah, and you know, those that are here at the park, you can definitely tell a difference in the wind because some of those, especially those in the first game that were hit out to center and left center, Probably wouldn't have been a home run on a day where the wind wasn't blowing out like it is, and they look off the bat similar to the one that one did, but that one was going to right, and that's against that wind out there. So kept it in the park. Good for the Indians, 2 outs, and now you're up to Thomas here, your cleanup batter with 1 ball, no strikes.
Beautiful breaking pitch over to even the count. Thomas is 0 for 1 in this one. Walked his first plate appearance, flew out his last time up. Doesn't have a hit yet on the afternoon. Came in with a .422 average, and home plate umpire says he did go around a little late again, but I think the call was right. Thomas, I think, did at least make an effort. So Ruth ahead in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes, looking for a 1-2-3 inning against the heart of this Rend Lake lineup. Won't get it here as fastball misses high, but go back to that play by Meeks. If he doesn't make that play, that fly ball Easton Hood catches is able to move a runner over. You'd have Thomas up with one out and the runner on third, and that base hit would have scored a run for sure.
Yep.
And said it's just a harmless single up the middle, and the Indians are able to at least keep in the infield. So the first hit on the afternoon for Thomas keeps the inning alive. But nobody's hurt if you're ICC. If Ruth can get an out right here, keep the Indians only down by 2. ICC has 9 outs to work with over the final 3 innings.
Yeah, and again, of course, Thomas got on in the first game, I think, with a walk, and they brought in a pinch runner, and that's what they're doing here, bringing in that courtesy runner for him, showing bunt. I don't think they will do that, but he was showing it unless they're trying to catch because the third baseman Verdon's sleeping over there, and that didn't happen. But anyway, they got a courtesy runner on with 1 ball, no strikes.
Nigel Ashley is the courtesy runner, and boy, he just got back. Oh, a great snap throw over there by Ruth, and Ware did a good job to catch and apply the tag. The base umpire emphatic, though, that Ashley just got back underneath the tag in time. And that one fouled back to the net. Ashley was thrown out trying to steal in game 1 when he was a courtesy runner for Thomas. There's another quick throw. This time, Ashley easily back in. And the dirt, good block there by Tarver.
Showing bunt again. Did not go for it, so we got a 2-1 count. Still got 2 outs.
See if Ashley's on the move here on the 2-1.
It's a good count to do. Yeah, he was going, but he called time. I shouldn't say that's your count.
Well, and a little odd that Cyrus would call time if he knows that he's fixing to get a hit and run opportunity. But so you don't imagine maybe that Ashley's going to take off here. At least you figure ICC may pick it first. Cyrus will foul that one left side. So now 2 balls and 2 strikes, and really no reason to run now because 3-2, you're off on the pitch anyway.
Right.
So we'll see as the cat and mouse game continues between the 2 dugouts. If we get any sort of action here on 2-2. And Ashley getting a little bit of a larger lead. Extending it certainly larger than was a couple of pitches ago. There he goes. Pitch is outside. Throw down to second base. Is in time. Boy, for the second time, Nigel Ashley is thrown out trying to steal second. Indians catchers continue to do a good job holding runners, and Ruth is out of the inning. No runs across for Rend Lake in the 5th. We move to the bottom half. It's 3-1 Warriors. The Indians got to get going offensively. We're back after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Batman can fight crime, but only you can bring home the Batman calzone from Little Caesars with pizza and calzone crust. So you tell us, who's the real hero? Walk in and walk out with the Batman Calzone and see the Batman in theaters March 4th.
Pizza, pizza.
You hear it bacon, that sizzle?
Dude, whatever food does that applauds itself
There's no
on the
other
way
food
out.
that claps for itself. Sonic bacon on bacon, quarter-pound double cheeseburger. I've never thought about this before.
Want to make a good living? Come learn a skill at Max Home. Upholstery trainees start at $15.50 an hour. Our upholsterers average $23 an hour and can make above $28 an hour on production. We're also offering a $500 sign-on bonus to experienced upholsterers. Max Home is hiring for all positions and is willing to train quality people. Max Home makes all their custom-built products in the USA. Join the best, train with the best, be the best. Max Home, Bolton, Mississippi, and Max Home, Sulligent, Alabama.
Welcome back as we move to the bottom of the fifth inning. 3-1 is your score. Cagle Eye Center has been providing professional and comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and surrounding areas. They're located at 402 Access Road in Fulton. Give them a call at 662-862-EYES. That's 862-EYES. Swing and a miss from Taylor Tarver. As the Indians have the bottom of the lineup.
2-1 count. Looks like we've got some of our Lady Indian softball team joining us in the stands now after they completed their sweep, as you indicated.
Well, you figure at this point, obviously the Indians going to start to be a little more patient at the plate, work the count, and that pays off there as Tarver draws a leadoff walk, and that will bring up Easton Hood, the right fielder. And we're going to get a courtesy runner for Tarver. It's going to be number 25, Landon Powell. Freshman out of South Haven, DeSoto Central High School. So Hood batting ninth in the lineup here in game number 2. And this one grounded right side, and boy, nice play and a good play by Anderson to rob a base hit and get the out at first base. It does advance Powell to second, but boy, off the bat, I thought that was going to be a base hit to right field.
Yeah, made a good play, defensive play over there at second, but again, good job by Hood, too, to move the runner up to second, as you indicated there. Now we have a runner in scoring position on second there with one out. Terrace Meeks at the plate.
And Meeks, after the first pitch, chops this one foul left side.
If he can hit one like he did in the first inning, we'll have definitely have another run on the board for the Indians.
Yeah, got his first triple of the season back in the bottom of the first inning. That scored on a sacrifice fly by Will Verdun, who is on deck right now. So Indians going to have the heart of the order up as this one is popped foul right side and should get out of play and will. The Meeks is behind in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Came into today's action hitting .294. He had a 3 RBI double in game 1, in addition to the triple that he had his first at bat here in game number 2.
If Van Hooser had pulled that one in, I was just going to lay my headphones down.
Might as well have just kind of, we all kind of just could have left at that point. It probably would have been Rend Lake's game for sure. The 0-2, fouled away again. A good job by Meeks to stay alive. And so Rend Lake's going to have to go through this order one more time to secure the victory. Meeks, the leadoff hitter. Verdun batting second on deck. Oh, 2 swing and a miss. Boy, he got Meeks to chase there, and Meeks knows it. Big time pitch and strikeout recorded by Butts. 2 down here in the inning.
Yeah, definitely got him chasing a pitch out there that was not in the strike zone. And that brings it to 2 outs now. And so Indians still have a runner in scoring position. And you do have Verdun up. So got Got the meat of the lineup coming up here after Verdun. Then you got Riley Davis, Blaine Ware, should we get that far. So Indians sure would like to get that runner in that's on second right now.
So you got Robertson on deck in place of where Riley Davis would hit. Interesting. And so Verdun, you hit by a pitch.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of those today.
Yeah, we've seen a ton of them for sure. The first one from Butts, but we've seen a lot of them. And so now, instead of Riley Davis, we're going to see Ty Robertson. So I don't know kind of what the issue is there, if it's just kind of a coach's thing or if something with Davis is up. But regardless, it'll be Robertson who will pinch hit for Davis, so his day is done. And Riley 0 for 2 in this one, a couple of ground outs. Now Ty Robertson, first time we'll see him here in game number 2. Was hit by a pitch and had a double, hit by a pitch RBI, and walked in game 1. So active on the base paths and a chance for the big hit here. This one ripped left side and stays up and caught out there by Sears. Boy, Robertson hit it on a line, but Sears was able to come in and make a nice catch to save a run and retire the side. Indians again come up empty through 5. It's 3-1 Rend Lake. We're back after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Life's a sport that's full of laughter, the perfect plays, the near disasters. Some days it's tough to know which way to run. So when the game gets out of hand, you need a pal who's got a plan, a friend to help you win while having fun. He knows the score, passing the ball or passing the test. He knows the scoop, how to succeed and how to invest. Always remember, Herbstreit knows best.
This is you, right? Like, you're like, bacon, bacon, bacon.
Well, this is you.
I love bacon. Sonic bacon on bacon, quarter-pound double cheeseburger. Okay, you got me.
I need a double stuffed Oreo blast, guys.
You got it.
Gonna need a double stuffed Oreo waffle cone, too.
Coming right up. Order up. Sonic double stuffed Oreo waffle cone and blast.
Welcome back as we start the top of the 6th inning. 3-1 your score, Rend Lake on top. New pitcher for the Indians. It's number 16, Will Verdun. And as far as I can tell, everybody else pretty much stays the same defensively. Ty Robertson out there in left field. But Verdun, a freshman, making his 3rd appearance, 0-1 on the year. He's pitched 6 1/3 innings, given up 10 hits, 7 runs, 4 earned, 5 walks, 8 strikeouts. He has a 5.68 ERA, averaging 11 strikeouts per 9 innings.
So we got Jonathan Whittington now checking in at 3rd. Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, you got Whittington over there at 3rd base as Verdun moves from 3rd to the mound.
Oh,
and his first pitch.
Guess what?
Yeah, another one of those HBPs we talked about as Sears will head down to first base.
Golly.
Second HBP given up by Indians pitching. We've also just seen a lot of pitches miss on the inside corner that almost were HBPs also. So that will get Sears down to first base. This will bring up Tate Van Hooser, one of the 2 victims of the HBP. First time up today he was hit. He grounded out to 3rd his last time. Matter of fact, grounded out to the guy he's facing on the mound his last time, but this time he hammers it through the 6 hole, and there's a base hit, and the Warriors have something going here in the inning. 1st and 2nd, nobody out.
Yeah, 2 pitches, and now you've got runner in scoring position, no outs, and the Warriors looking good here in the top of the 6th, as far as in good shape. We'll see if they're able to capitalize on it. The Indians got some work to do here to get out of this jam.
So now we'll see Carson Nicodemo. Here's the first pitch strike on the inside corner. Drew 3 walks in his 3 plate appearances in game 1. Singled his last time up against ICC pitching. And hammers one into left center field. Meeks is on the run. He's going to make the catch. And both runners will have to hold up there. So a good job by Meeks to once again patrol center field. Nicodemo hit it hard, but fortunately for the Indians, right to Meeks. And so now that will bring up the center fielder, Nick Wimber. And Wimber on the afternoon, 0 for 1, reached on a fielder's choice, drew a walk his last time to the plate. They'll throw back behind him, and they got him. Oh, that's another out on the base paths. We've seen Ashley gunned down twice, and this time it's Cyrus gunned down trying to get back to second base. And well, you mentioned the things that just drive coaches crazy. That's up there at the top of the list, and a huge out for the Indians. Now one pitch from getting out of this without giving up anything as Verdung's pitch misses low for ball 1.
Yeah, you know, Coach Collier had his frustrations early in the first game, especially with the snap throws by Thomas down there getting us out, and then now Rend Lake falling guilty of that and getting caught on the base paths by pick play there. And yeah, it's going to drive you crazy. Those little things will technically, I mean, it will literally drive you crazy when you are facing those issues, things that are avoidable where you should not be getting caught. And you had that runner in scoring position, and you know they'd love to have more insurance runs here. They are leading 3-1, but hey, we're going back to the bottom of the 6th, where last game we did some damage in the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, 13 runs would qualify as damage. No doubt about that. Pitch on the inside corner misses low for ball 3, 3-1. So from first and second, nobody out, to runner on first with 2 outs. But Verdung behind here as Wimber trying to keep the inning alive. Got there's a high pop-up. I think this is going to get into the outfield. Meeks is going to come in, settle under it, and make the catch for out number 3. So a missed opportunity there for Rend Lake as the Indians get a big out on the base paths. We head to the bottom of the 6th, and we'll see if the Indians can recreate some magic from game number 1 in this inning. We're back after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of severe vision loss in adults over the age of 50. Symptoms are gradual loss to see objects clearly. Objects appear distorted in shape. Dark or empty areas appear in the center of your vision. In a comprehensive eye exam, your optometrist will perform a variety of tests to determine if you have macular degeneration. For questions or concerns, call Cagle Eye Center in Fulton at 862-EYES, providing professional comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. Cagle Eye Center.com.
I need to try it first.
Bottom of the 6th we go. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 coming up for the Indians. Blaine Ware will lead things off, trying to get something going against Arlen Butts, who's been good so far. Just 1 run through 5 innings. And first pitch, swing and a miss on a foul tip. That pitch misses downstairs, 1 ball and 1 strike. Ware on the afternoon is 0 for 2, pop out and a ground out. 441 average coming into today. Did have a single in game 1, was also hit by a pitch. Trying to get something started for the Indians down to their last 6 outs. Good breaking pitch. Well, may have missed the outside corner, but umpire says it just hung on. And that pitch kind of changes the at-bat there. Could have been 3-1, now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Outside, 3-2.
Yeah, good eye there by Blaine, especially after that last pitch. Of course, right there on the corner, and so he was able to take that one. Now you got a battle at full count.
This one grounded third base side, right underneath the glove of Compton over there at third base. And so Ware is on. Didn't really touch it, so we'll give him a single, but I think Compton would probably tell you they really should have been able to come up with that one. So if you're Ware, first hit of the afternoon, and that will bring up Jonathan Whittington, sophomore from Columbus. Played a lot of baseball here at ICC. Whittington hitting 182 on the season, just his 12th at bat. And takes the first pitch in there for a called strike, 0-1.
Yeah, Indians get the leadoff batter on, leadoff batter for the inning, which is good. So some opportunity here to do some damage.
Breaking pitch, that one misses inside. Another snap throw, that one gets away. Ware's going to move down to second base. And the Indians now have a runner in scoring position. Well, we talked all afternoon about Thomas and his ability to make those snap throws. This time came back to haunt him, as the error will get the Indians a runner in scoring position.
Well, and that's the other key to those snap throws is sometimes, and I don't know necessarily that's what happened there, but you'll catch your defender, your first, third, or second baseman off guard, and they're not ready for the snap throw, and it gets by you, and then you have what you've got here. So you got a runner in scoring position with Blaine Ware now. So 2-1 count, and Jonathan Whittington had showed bunt there, but pulled back.
2-1. They'll try to check. I don't think the umpire is going to even ask for assistance, so that pitch misses low and away for ball 3. Yeah, and I agree. I don't think Van Hooser was expecting that. I think, to your point about that, I think he was thinking, okay, no big deal. Thomas throws it just right off his glove, and Indians catch a break there. A chance for ICC potentially to have a 2-on with nobody out. Getting late here, bottom of the 6th inning. 3-1. And Whittington taking all the way. So that will now run the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Don't blame him here, for taking there on 3-1. Now just got to try to at least advance the runner. The 3-2 outside, rung him up.
Delayed.
Another late call by the home plate umpire, but he got the call, did butts, and that will turn Whittington away.
Yeah, you can't take that pitch. I mean, again, we can, it's close, and it was, and, ICC could say, well, that was a ball, and Rend looks, hey, it's a strike, whatever it is, 3-2 count as a hitter. You can't take that pitch. So it is what it is. Now you got Martin Knowledge.
Martin Knowledge at the plate, and he went around on a really nice breaking ball low and away. I'm with you. I thought Whittington, that's a pitch you have to offer at. If nothing else, just try to foul it off and stay alive. Certainly borderline, could have gone either way, but no question, that's a pitch that's too close to take in this situation. So Martin Knowledge now looking to get a big hit as he fouls that one back behind this. Martin Knowledge 1 for 2 on the afternoon, singled his first time up. Flew out his last time to the plate. Had a couple of hits in game 1. Overall, he's had a pretty good game out there at that shortstop position. And he chops this one left side. Compton will glove and throw across in time for out number 2. And Boy, kind of a double whammy there. Martin Olich records it out. It doesn't advance the runner at all. So after getting Ware to second base with nobody down, a strikeout and a ground out, and now Rend Lake can pitch away from getting out of this unscathed. And we'll see if Eli Hancock can create some two-out magic.
Yeah, the bats, Lord, we started off with that triple by Terrace Meeks and scored 1 run. There's Hancock.
Ground ball to second. And up with it is Anderson to first base in time. And that will retire the side. Indians threaten again, but nothing across. Through 6, it's 3-1 Rend Lake. We're back after this on the ICC Sports Network.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me. And the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance. And I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want. And I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Top of the 7th here at Roy Crescent Field. Game number 2. Indians trail 3-1 to the Rend Lake Warriors. Max Holmen is hiring for all positions and is willing to train quality people. Join the best, train with the best, be the best. Max Holmen. Oh, Will Verdung trying to keep Rend Lake where they are. And he will see the bottom of this order coming up. Lead off. He'll see the third baseman, Nick Compton, one of the strikeout victims of ICC pitching on the afternoon. And boy, first pitch in the dirt for ball 1.
What you call it, overthrow there in a sense, but trying to get a little extra heat behind that thing and in the dirt. So ball 1, but Compton also had a big double his last at bat, I think, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. 9-1-2 is up for Rend Lake here. So Verdung obviously trying to make sure that keeps Rend Lake where they are, give the Indians a chance. And this one is lined into left field, and Robertson can't quite make the catch. It pops out of his glove. Compton's going to hit the bag at second. He's going to try for third. The throw is going to be cut off, and Compton is in with a sliding lead-off triple for the Rend Lake Warriors.
Yeah, he hit that one very well. That came off the bat extremely well. The wind has
just about died down.
Yeah, it's died down. So you didn't have that extra wind push behind it. Of course, it didn't have the height under it that those others had that were going out the first game. So tough play out there for Robertson, and tried to make the play, came off the glove, and so gets a triple.
This will be a really tough situation for the Indians. They're going to bring the infield in as Kyle Hetherington, leadoff hitter, will step in. Hetherington is 0 for 2 with a walk, but obviously the infield in just creates a lot of holes and angles for balls to get through. There's a breaking ball that misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the Indians are going to have kind of the bottom of the order when you come up in the bottom of the 7th inning. Try to get it rolled back to the top. Hetherington trying to give his team an insurance run. There's a strike on the outside corner. Fastball, 1 ball and 2 strikes. And no question, we will see Arlen Butts, who was the starter for Rend Lake, out there again. He's been good all evening. Pitch misses low for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You got to be careful if you're Tarver here at this point, because you don't want any pass balls, you know, just a freebie on them, basically to give them an extra insurance run. And he's doing a good job of blocking up those breaking pitches.
3 balls and 2 strikes now. Rend Lake right fielder looking for his pitch to drive. Full count, and excuse me, swing, and that's going to be a base hit into left center field, and that will score Compton an RBI single for Hetherington, his 7th RBI of the year, and that's a 4-1 lead.
Well, not to take anything away from it. A hit's a hit. It goes down in the books as a hit no matter what, but they've had a few of those, as you call them, excuse me, hits, just kind of sticking the bat out there, and but they work. I mean, it's a hit, either way you look at it, but those check swing type hits, they've had them.
Yeah, and unfortunately for the Indians, obviously, with the infield in, it just really makes it more difficult to catch anything. I think that would have been down even if Martin Olich is playing in his normal depth as he is right now. But, yeah, you're right. You just get enough of the bat out there, throw it out there, and hit it where they ain't, so to speak, and that's what Rend Lake's done here in the second game. 4-1 your score. Now they're getting the heart of the lineup up here. Williams and Thomas are due up following Anderson here, who's batting in the 2 spot here in game number 2. Anderson 0 for 3 with a fly out, line out, did reach on an error, and he sends one down the right field line. Hood is tracking it and will make the catch for out number 1. Good contact, but fortunately Hood out there. So 2 big bats coming up right here for Verdung and the Indians, Williams and Thomas. Got to try to make sure Rend Lake doesn't put any more on the board.
Good bite.
That may have been just for show. Williams has an RBI single in this one, 1 for 3 on the afternoon. Reached on an error to start back in the first.
That pulls J-Dub in a little bit there on third, just a hair.
Breaking ball. That one snapped in there for a call and strike. Good pitch by Verdung. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a throw over. That gets away, and Hetherington is going to move to second base. He's got a chance to get to third if he wants. He'll hold up there. But a mistake trying to check the runner now puts another in scoring position. And the Indians just digging themselves a hole deeper and deeper as they try to get back into this one.
Yeah, another error there. And, you know, we've had them in the first game, had them here in the second game. And, you know, like you say, you're just digging your hole deeper and deeper.
Breaking ball. This one chopped foul up the right of the first base side, I beg your pardon.
You got 1 out, but now you got a runner in scoring position, as you've mentioned, of course, with the heart of your lineup up here. Of course, Thomas is here on deck, and he'll be coming up here shortly. And so opportunity for the Warriors to grab another insurance run.
Big pitch here for Ruth. Really could use a strikeout. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good take there by Williams. Will even the count.
Got a 2-2 count here.
Outfield pretty straight away. And they have been throughout most of the action this afternoon. 2-2, swing and a miss. And Tarver going to have to throw down and does so to retire Williams. So good pitch there by Verdung, and 2 away here in the top of the 7th.
Yeah, that was a big out right there. You would, you know, if you're on the Rend Lake side, you would like to hope that Williams was more aware to run to first since Tarver wasn't able to field that strikeout cleanly, and so first base was open for him, but not sure that he would have made it any. But anyway, easy out there.
Thomas now to the plate and chops this one foul left side. Hunter singled his last time to the plate. Drew a walk his first time up, so been on base twice this afternoon in game number 2. Trying to extend this lead. Indians need to keep it where it is at just a 3-run deficit. There's a fastball in the outside corner. Good pitch by Verdong. Little surprise, Thomas took it.
Yeah, that was the straight flat one right there that you would hope that you normally waiting on, that you want to swing and swing at. So you got an 0-2 count here, 2 outs if you're Thomas. Good opportunity if you're Verdong here to waste one in a sense.
So the 0-2, and breaking ball does miss on the outside corner, just trying to see if he could get Thomas to chase.
Yeah, great 0-2 pitch at that point right there. Still can afford to waste another, keep it out of the dirt if possible, or at least from getting a pass ball, but definitely can afford to waste another one here.
The 1-2, breaking ball, that one ripped left side but foul. Got away with one a bit there. As Thomas has turned on it a little bit early. Whittington playing, you can see, a little closer to the bag. So there's a pretty big 6-hole there. Even when Martin Olich does move over from holding the runner on. Right down the middle. Oh.
Now, how many times do you see that?
I don't know about that one. The home plate umpire, you maybe could see that his right hand motioning it was off the plate. Look, Thomas was walking like he thought he was done.
You know, you see the batters up at the plate who think they've drawn the walk and they start towards first, but you don't see many times where they start to head to the dugout because they thought they got called out on strikes and they don't get it. So, interesting.
And
then he's going to come.
Yeah, there it is that time. So, looked like a pitch maybe even a tad lower, but strikeout was called nonetheless. And so now we're going to move to the bottom of the 7th. Indians have to have 3 to tie, 4 to win. We're back after this on the ICC Sports Network.
One Hot and Ready Classic. We actually changed it with...
What? You've changed, Little Caesars. You've changed! They've changed, Balloon Bro. You've changed, Karate Man. How can you dance during a time like this? You've changed. Ah! Tell me why.
It tastes even better because we added 33% more pepperoni.
Give me one of those.
Walk in and walk out with the new Hot and Ready Classic with 33% more pepperoni.
Pizza.
Oh, I need to stop by the bank.
Why? You have a bank in your phone.
Bottom of the 7th, Indians trail 4-1, 3 to tie, 4 to win it. Arlen Butt's going to try for the complete game victory for Rend Lake. He's been outstanding on the mound. It'll be 8-9-1. We are going to get a pitch hitter, though, for Taylor Tarver. It's number 20, Hayes Holmen. And on the year, Holmen hitting .500. This will be his 3rd plate appearance, so obviously you can do the math. He's 1 for 2. Jeff Harrod and all the fine folks at the Bank of Okolona is proud to help bring tonight's action your way here on the ICC Sports Network. There's a swing and a miss as Holmen went hacking early. Located at 227 West Main Street, visit bankofokolona.com for more information. Indians need 3 to tie, 4 to win it. And that pitch outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. So Tarver did a solid job behind the plate defensively. But will give way to Holmen. Tarver was 0 for 1 Did draw a walk his last plate appearance. Is that pitch inside corner for strike 2. Indians looking to get that leadoff runner on base, give him a chance to come back. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, now you need base runners, as we all know. You're not going to win the game if you don't get base runners. So any way you can get on base is going to be helpful to the Indians at this point. Walk, doesn't matter.
2-2. Boy, Holmen just does stay alive. Got a piece of it. Fouled it back to the screen. Indians winning game 1, 15-5 in a run rule. Rend Lake trying to get a split. There's a ground ball back up the middle. Williams takes it off the chest, throws to first base, not in time as Holmen beats it out. Boy, Williams has been spectacular at short all day long, but an E6 right there. And you mentioned get on base by any means possible, and Holmen on base via the E6.
Yeah, great job there. Of course, continuing to run that ball out, even though that it looked like a routine play to the shortstop, but good job there by Hayes Holmen to run that ball out, and they're going to have a pinch runner here, a courtesy runner for Hayes.
Yeah, Landon Powell is going to come in. He was a courtesy runner for Tarver last time. So now Easton Hood, the right fielder, will come to the plate. Oh, and if you're Rend Lake, you know, that's the kind of thing you just kind of go, oh, boy, here we go. Because, you know, it's a team that's just struggling for wins. They're 2-14 on the season. They had a 5-2 lead going into the bottom of the 6th. And the Indians just exploded for 13 runs to run rule them last game. And now you're thinking, well, okay, going to get an easy out to start the 7th. And instead, you're surely normally shorthanded shortstop ends up taking one off the chest, and just any little slight door opening for the Indians. Maybe some momentum can carry forward as that first pitch misses outside.
Yeah, and if you're Arlen Butts out there too, you know, that's kind of tough on him. You know, you're looking for the complete game win here, and, you know, it happens. That's baseball, but Lord, if that hits a car, that'll break the whole thing.
Fortunately, the light pole got in the way.
Yeah, Easton Hood hit a shot out toward the parking lot, but you know you hate that for Butts, and I'm sure that the team does behind him. You know, because that definitely could have put him one out closer to winning this game as Easton Hood takes strike 2 there.
Yeah, that was a good pitch on the inside corner. Really kind of tied up Hood there. I think if he offers it that, it's a roll over to left side. Not much he could do with it. So 1-2 pitch. That one outside, 2-2. Strike 3 called. Delayed by the home plate umpire again, but it's a big strikeout for Butts. One away here in the 7th. Second time Hood has gone down via the K.
Yeah, just one of those, again, you can't take if it's that close.
5 strikeouts for Butts on the afternoon. Now top of the order for the Indians, Terrace Meeks to the plate. Meeks swings through another breaking pitch. Well, those are 2 really good pitches, and Meeks just unable to connect.
Down 0-2 here, and heck, Butts is saying not worried about that.
Swing and a miss. Another strikeout. Back-to-back Ks in the inning, and Meeks goes down for the 2nd time this afternoon. Strikeout number 6 for Butts, and now Will Verdung, the last chance for the Indians here in the bottom of the 7th inning, as Arlen Butts an out away from a complete game, a masterful game he's pitched up to this point. Still got one more batter to get, and he misses with the first pitch to Verdung, low and away for ball 1. Verdung, sacrifice fly, also got a single and reached on an error the same play, and it was hit by pitches last time. Takes that pitch over for a called strike, 1-1.
Yeah, if you're Arlen, I mean, look at Arlen Butts here. I mean, he just says, heck with it. Put it on my shoulders, guys. I'm going to take care of it, and let's get this complete win. And right there.
Ground ball right side. Anderson up with it, throws to first in time, and that will do it. The Rend Lake Warriors knock off the ICC Indians by a final score of 4-1 to split the doubleheader this afternoon. Pick up their third win of the season. ICC drops to 6-6, and Arlen Butts, the guy who, as you mentioned it, took the reins for the Warriors and did everything on the mound for them. A complete game, one-run outing, and gets the victory for the Warriors. We'll take a break, come back and wrap up our day of baseball in Fulton after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Ankle sprains are one of the most common sports injuries, with an estimated 25,000 occurring every day in the United States. Sprains can happen with any sport, including just walking across the yard. Ankle sprains are most common in ball sports such as basketball, soccer, volleyball, and others. As with any injury, your body quickly sends blood to start healing the process, which leads to the swelling. Rest, ice, compression, elevation, known as RICE, is a good way to treat an ankle sprain. This decreases the swelling, lessens your pain, and allows your body to heal the injury. Studies have shown that the sooner you return to activity, the better and typically the faster you will recover. Depending on the amount of injury to the ligaments, it may be days, weeks, or even months to return to high-intensity sports. Sometimes recovery may be slow, but if it gets better day by day or week by week, you are on the right path. If the ankle seems to stop improving and you just can't get back to your activities, then it's time to come see us at the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. Remember, our story is you.
Welcome back one final time to Roy Crescent Field here in Fulton. Jeremy Kennedy, Brad Boggs with you, where Rend Lake wins it 4-1 over the Indians in game number 2 to earn a split on the afternoon. Indians took the first one 15-5 in a run rule. Rend Lake, though, comes back and has a dominant pitching performance. As we move into our Renaissance Bank post-game report, visit rewardsextra.com to learn more about Renaissance Bank's Rewards Extra checking account that offers things like roadside assistance, cell phone insurance, over 400,000 discounts, along with Renaissance great rates and so much more. And for our game recap, brought to you by the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. The Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi is the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Stop by 499 Gloucester Creek Village or give them a call at 662-205-5282 to learn more. Brad, the story of the game, the breakdown was basically the guy on the hill for Rend Lake. Arlen Butts was terrific.
Yeah, it definitely was. We talked about it and questioned it after that game 1 where we put up so many runs, 13 in the bottom of the 6th. And the record of Rend Lake and the season that they've had, and whether or not they'd have the enthusiasm to come back out and play a great second game after we had that great 6th inning in that first game. And hats off to them and again to Arlen Butts. But they put together some timely hitting as well and were able to get some big hits. Against our pitching. There were some errors. It wasn't a clean baseball game really by either team. You got some missed throws. We've had the pick plays where people have thrown and it would get by somebody. We've had the errors in the field. It's going to happen. But, hats off to Rend Lake and what they've done. I'm sure this is good for them where they're able to come in and get a win from the Indians, and the Indians split, there's got to be some positivity to that because, the last time we had a home game, we got swept, and I think the last 2, if I'm not mistaken. And so Indians need some positivity. They've got to still work on some things. There's things they got to fine-tune, Jeremy, before we go into division play. I know Coach Collier knows that. Got a lot of things we still got to work on, but hopefully, it's that timely hitting, the bats, the errors, those keys sometimes is what they always call, my old high school baseball coach, it was the little things.
Right.
It's the little things that matter, and we got to fine-tune those little things.
Yeah, no question about that. Sonic and Fulton Stats. Fans, don't forget to download the Sonic app to great specials not offered to the general public. So many great savings, we can't name them all. Melissa Dunn and all the fine folks at Sonic are happy to sponsor ICC Athletics here on the ICC Sports Network. And Sam's Town Market, star of the game. Sam's Town Market always sponsors that. Sam Ferris and the rest of the crew at Sam's Town Market proudly serve some of the best meat and produce around the Northeast Mississippi area, along with a wide variety of specialty items. Stop by and visit Sam's Town Market, located at 3325 North Highway 371, right in the heart of Mantachie. So that'll wrap it up for us. We'd like to thank tonight's sponsors: Renaissance Bank, Davis Ford, Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Little Caesars, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, Cagle Eye Center, the Bank of Okolona, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, the ICC BSU, Tommy Morgan Real Estate Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Holmes, Sam's Town Market, and the ICC Wesley Foundation. Remember, for updates on all 11 of ICC's intercollegiate athletic programs, visit letsgoicc.com and follow Let's Go ICC on your favorite social media platform. Join us Sunday for softball on the Red Channel as your number 2 Indians will take on Lansing Community College out of Michigan. The First American National Bank opening pitch will come your way at noon. The baseball version of the Indians will be back in action on Tuesday when they host Calhoun Community College starting at 2 p.m. back here on the Blue Channel. So for Dr. Brad Boggs, I'm Jeremy Kennedy. Thank you for joining us for this presentation of ICC Athletics. Good night from Fulton.